Neil McCauley dreamed of one last play, a big heist, and then a life away. One final score would set him free, a whispered pact with destiny. Vincent Hanna, clad in hunter's fire, chases him, grim and dire. The city hums his careless tune, a requiem beneath the moon. We've seen this tale in flickering frames, a trope that bears 1,000 names. We've seen Drive and Breaking Bad, yet Heat rewrites its golden thread with tragedy where hope once laid. Why does this lure of one last stand ensnare the heart and grip the hand? Michael Mann crafts a tale so stark, a dance of doom through light and dark. Let's trace this path of broken trust where dreams ignite and turn to dust. Hi, I'm Gortaula, and if you are here for the first time, I'm glad to have you here. Let's have some fun talking about Heat, starring Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. The One Last Job begins its reign, a tale reborn through joy and pain. A weary soul, skilled and bold, seeks freedom forged in stacks of gold. This trope spins tales of desperate flight, a gambler's chance to claim the night. Neil McCauley steps to the stage, a thief unbound by time or case. He lives by rules both sharp and lean. 30 seconds flat, he's seen. His discipline shines like a polished stone, a man who walks his world alone. Yet every heist bears shadows deep, where promises are so hard to keep. The stakes climb high, the edge is near, a dream pursued through doubt and fear. This narrative we know so well unfolds with grace and then with hell. Man takes his thread of daring lore and twists it tight with something more. The trope's old charm begins to fray as Heat prepares its darker play. Neil's code is cold and clear, a shield against all ties held dear. Walk away when Heat draws near. He vows to shun both love and fear. Then Edie glides into his sight, a beacon piercing through his night. He speaks of his Fiji dream, a dream he's never dared before. His armor cracks with every word, a human heart at last is stirred. The bank job looms, a towering prize, 12 million gleam in his greedy eyes. The crew maps out their daring raid with tools and plans so finely made. This heist could grant his soul release, a golden path to endless peace. But pride slips in, a subtle thorn, a need beyond what greed has worn. Waingro betrays with serpent's guile, a spark to set the fuse awhile. The heat grows hot, the net pulls tight, a storm brews fast within the night. He could escape, his wealth secure, and live this life both bleak and pure. Yet something stirs, a deeper call, to claim his worth before his fall. The trove's bright promise starts to bend, a tale not meant to reach an end. His rule once held him like a chain, now fray beneath this new refrain. Ambition whispers in his ear, a song that drowns out all he'd stare. Macaulay's flaw is not his skill, but chasing dreams no code can steal. The one last job becomes his case, a script written on this stage. The bank stands firm, a vault of fate, where McCauley meets his desperate date. His crew storms in with iron will, their bags grow heavy with the thrill. The plan unfolds a perfect theme, a thief's most wild and vivid dream. Then Hannah strikes, a hound unleashed. His fury tears through calm unbreezed. The streets explode in fire and sound, a war where hope is swiftly drowned. Civilians free, their cries arise, a city trapped in grim surprise. The trope here shines with fleeting glow, a victory poised to overthrow. But he denies the clean escape and drapes the win in ruin's shape. The cash is theirs, the prize is claimed, yet all their bonds are torn and maimed. McCauley rides alone once more, a king deposed on battle's floor. Where other tales would lift the cheer, a heist pull-off with style so clear, this one last job reveals its cost, a hollow gain where lives are lost. Success arrives but joy departs, a fractured crown on broken hearts. This dream collapses in the fray, a fleeting dawn that fades to grey. The road lies open, freedom nears. Edie beside him, quailing fears. 30 seconds hold him fast, a chance to leave the dark at last. But then he halts, his gaze turns grim. A pull too strong to flee from him. Wangro waits, a festering sight, a traitor haunting through the night. The car veerbacks, his vow unwinds, revenge now rules his heart and mind. He strides through halls with lethal grace and ends the snake in death's embrace. This one last job shifts here, beware, not cold but blood fills up the air. This airport gleams, a hunter's field, where Hannah wields his righteous shield. The chase ignites a deadly dance, a thief's last stand, a fleeting chance. Shadows twist, the gunshot cries. McCauley falls where honor dies. The trope once placed a bright retreat, a final win to make complete. Man shows instead its bitter core, a trap that locks the exit door. His code betrayed by pride's command, he slips through freedom's outstretched hand. This stream dissolves in vengeful heat, a king laid low by his own beat. The last job was never flight, but chains forced tight in this endless night. The tale resounds through years untold, a legacy both fierce and cold. Driver spins to wreck and strife, a dreamer caught in twisted life. Logan fights his final day, a warrior lost in grim display. The one last job remains a flame, a lure that calls every name. Fiji's vision drifts away, a mirage lost to morning's decay. Man strips the trope of all its gleam and shows the cost of every dream. The chase we love, so grand, so blind, leaves empty husks of mankind. We cling to tales of one last run, a hope that shines bright like morning sun. Yet heat unveils the truth inside, a bitter tide where dreams subside. Hannah stands, their hands entwine, a bond that breaks the mortal line. The city glows, unbound, unbound, while thieves and hunters hit the ground. This requiem, both stark and true, reflects the race we all pursue. Thus ends Heat's tale of woe, a dream that crumbled long ago. The one last job turned dust to an ash, a fleeting hope in fate's harsh glass. Could he have fled, or was he bound by pride to fall on silent ground? I would love to hear what you think. Let me know in the comments below, and if you like this video, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.